And now the Hansons and Hiatus podcast with Nate and Alexis.
Happy Friday, fuckers. It is episode 136 of the Hansons on Hiatus podcast. I'm your host, Nate, and this is my wife, Alexis.
Hey guys, how's it going?
And don't forget to support the podcast. buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy us some virtual beers.
And we will happily drink them.
And chug them. We will. You can also visit the merch shop at hansonsonhiatus.com. We got all kinds of podcast stuff, holiday stuff, doggy stuff, kitty stuff, a little bit of everything.
There's still time to get your Halloween stuff, still time to get your Thanksgiving stuff, Christmas stuff.
Dia de Muertos.
Yeah, Dia de Muertos.
Yeah. And at hansonsonhiatus.com, you can also be a monthly fucky supporter. You can be a little fucky for $1 a month. You can be a medium fucky for $5 a month, or you can be a big old fucky for $10 a month.
And we love all our fuckies, paid and free.
And we wanted to thank some of our paid fuckies. We want to thank Justin Harper, Jose, Sydney, Luis, Mandy, Spandex Thor, Brian P., Antonio, Chrissy, Christina, Stephanie, Kimberly, Tom, Miss Nikki D, Melissa, Eric, and Lindsay. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it.
We appreciate and love you guys so much.
Buddy, here comes a little monster. Que bonito.
At least he's not biting me this time.
That's true.
So progress.
Yes. And like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus.
We be there.
We be everywhere. All right, let's get to some comments from the last episode. My 10-year-old Chihuahua ran away in 2014. She never left the yard, so I don't know if she got snatched or eaten by a bigger animal. It sucks never knowing. I search for her forever and ever, and that is from Heather.
Heather, I'm so sorry.
I know.
Oh, break my heart.
I would like to think that somebody, like maybe somebody found her and just kept her. I mean, like that's not the. I mean, I guess that is the best case scenario without, being returned. But
you see
it's so
a little
sad.
Chihuahua running around, you're going to scoop it up. You're not going to leave it. The Chihuahua belongs in the Atlanta forest.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, but I'd be so sad.
Yeah.
Oh I can't. I mean, we were talking about that last episode. If you didn't hear, we were talking about, losing a pet. And if somebody found it, is it better to take it to a shelter or is it better to just keep it and then try to find them yourself?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so sad. I can't
so
imagine because the not knowing would be the hardest part.
Yeah, especially that a 10-year-old Chihuahua. Oh my goodness, that would be really, oh God.
Yeah.
I don't know, it would be harder, a young pup that you barely know or your older,
Yeah.
dog.
And the next comment, grief has no end, no expiration date. Y'all continue to talk about Tiger as much as you want. And that is from Christina.
Christina, my girl. Thank you. See?
Yeah.
Christina knows.
Yeah, no. And then that was in reference to, we were talking about, talking about Tiger and the 2-year anniversary of him passing. And, I was thinking, are people getting annoyed that we always post pictures every year or whatever? And so it's good to know that, not everybody is like, okay, we talking about it again.
True.
So, yeah.
And that's not, Wanda, our friend Wanda, she lost her dog the same year, they were 10 days apart when they passed.
Mm-hmm.
And she also said, I don't remember, the dates of death. I only remember their birthdays, but we're not trying to remember the date of his death. We're just it's like a day to remember him. We would tell stories and we went to his favorite beer bar and, did Tiger things.
Yeah, that's and it's interesting. I mean, there's no right way to. I mean, anybody can grieve as how they want, but when celebrities or somebody has passed, a family member or whatever, I find it interesting that almost always they commemorate their birthday and not the day they left the earth.
True.
Because that we think about the day Tiger passed, and that's our last day with him, so we wanted to remember that. But a lot of celebrities that have passed, they're like, oh, it's Betty White's birthday. Betty White's passed, right? Or no?
I don't think she died yet. I feel like I thought
she did.
Dolly Parton was on the edge there.
Yeah, she died December 31st, 2021.
21?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I thought she was still kicking.
Yeah.
Oh, R.I.P. Betty White.
Yeah, but usually you would, I mean, not usually, but I would think you would be like, oh, oh my God, it's December 31st. Remember when Betty White passed? Let's talk about her and remember. The birthday is when they came into this world.
True,
so,
yeah.
But I guess during life you celebrate your birthday.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll do it both. But I'll remember his birthday and his death day.
But even with like my grandfather, or like your yaya, like you normally remember like, oh, it's the date she passed. Like you're like
yeah, I have it all in our calendar.
yeah, but not often do you know older people's birthday because it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean you do, but like it's usually not top of mind. Like,
True.
well, when was my great 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 grandfather's birthday? You know,
oh, yeah,
like
great. No,
yeah, no.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. We wanted to talk about a story that I feel, I hope we haven't told this before.
I don't think we
And
did.
if we have, apologies.
Apologies.
But when we were when we were getting ready to downsize from our house in Alpharetta, Georgia, that we were renting to a smaller apartment. So when we were getting ready to move to Mexico, we downsized from a 3-bedroom house that we were renting. So we had the backyard with the dogs and everything. Then we downsized to a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Right.
2 bedroom.
Was it 2? Oh yeah, but we
Yeah,
didn't
it
use
was.
the other one as a bedroom. It was
Right,
just
right.
like an office or
Puppy
whatever.
room.
Yeah. And so we sold off some of our most of our stuff when we moved from the house to the apartment. And one of the things we had to do is obviously, you got to do the walkthrough, you clean everything out, whatever. And if you remember, if you guys were in Georgia and listened on the radio at the time, we talked about this. And the host at the time said, "You will never get your deposit back. That's what they do, yada, yada, yada." And
We said over our dead bodies.
right. Yeah. Cause we clean really well. We cleaned everything. We painted like any kind of little nicky things on the wall.
And we were only there like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we destroyed the place. Regardless,
no.
we made that place look better.
Yeah.
when we lived there.
Yeah, exactly. And so this was like 2020, right? Or maybe even the beginning of 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like kind of still pandemic-y ish. And so the management company that managed the house as a rental, we said, we want to do a walkthrough and, whatever. And so I can't remember what the process was. It was after we moved out, right? Okay, we reminded them multiple times.
Yeah, they just never scheduled a time. We're like, let's do a walkthrough. We need to, make sure everything's noted. We get our deposit back, and yeah, it was something like, I think
it was afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they sent us an email with their assessment.
Yeah.
And the stuff they were trying to charge us for was insanity.
Yeah.
Like it was light bulbs.
Light bulbs, even though, so when we left also on the stove, we took pictures and videos of everything in that place afterwards, before and after. On the stove, I remember us leaving a whole box of light bulbs because we replaced them with nicer light bulbs and we had extra. So we're just like, here you go.
Keep them.
Just keep them. We're moving to a smaller place and we're moving to Mexico. We don't need them. Then all the remote controls to the garage because they only gave us one and we bought extras. We were like, here you go. Just left them there. And then all the keys too. So there was a photo of that.
Yeah.
So they reached out. Light bulbs. They were saying we're charging you for either leaving light bulbs or...
No, it was like per light bulb they were charging us. It was like $2 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if they thought...
Everything had light bulbs.
Yeah,
and there were extras.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but
I think it was to get rid of these light bulbs.
Well,
actually.
then on the stove, like the little thing, like the little
plates.
plate things underneath the burners.
Yeah.
We couldn't clean those. And
I did clean them. They were clean. They said they were burnt or something.
Yeah,
We were
they
"Send
had
us a
burnt stuff
picture."
on it, but because they were used, so like it's like those tin foil things.
Yeah.
So they were trying to charge us for each one of those. Every wall, they went through every wall in the house and were like, oh, there's a nick here. They would charge us like $50 per wall to repaint or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they were everything. There was a swing that was there when we moved in, and they were trying to charge us like $150 to remove it, and we were like, this was there.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of the house when we moved in. It was already there.
You pulled up. We had photos of it because we were like, oh, so cute, a porch swing. And you pulled up the Google images from 20 whatever, and it was still there. It'd been there for years.
Yeah.
We're like, how could you charge us for this to take it down? And why would you take it down? Someone paid to put it up.
Yeah. And it's I think our deposit was like $1,800.
Yeah.
And I think they were trying to charge us more on top, on top of it. They were saying your deposit's been run through by all these things that are wrong.
Yeah. They were like, you're not getting your deposit and you still owe us another 500 some bucks.
Yeah.
And we were like,
and the funny thing was too, is there was a washer and dryer in the unit when we moved in there. and we asked them to service it because I can't remember what was going on with it. Like it wasn't working correctly.
Yeah, the dryer wasn't drying as fast
Yeah.
or something.
And they said, there's no washer and dryer in your place, and we would have to charge you to service it. And if you leave it there, we will charge you for the removal of it.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, okay. This isn't yours?
I just got a new washer dryer.
Boom. We sold it on a Facebook Marketplace, made a couple $100 off of it. So, all right, well, fine.
And that was a damn good washer dryer.
It
Whoever
was.
left it there in Alpharetta, appreciate you.
Yeah.
It was a good washer
So
dryer.
anyway, we went back and forth, and I did all this legal research and everything, wrote a letter to them, and it said, per Georgia state statute code, you have to give us a walkthrough and a 10-day within 10 days of us moving out. And if you do not give us, and if you do a walkthrough and then you assess these certain damages, you have to give us 3 days to rebuttal it and prove that it was not, those damages were not from us or whatever. So basically I said, we're requesting all of these charges be removed because you didn't allow us any of this. You didn't give us a walkthrough. You didn't give us 10 days. It was like a month and a half after or something when they finally responded to us. Yeah. And I copied in, if you were listening to the radio show, George Stein at the time. He didn't do anything. I just copied him in so it looked like we had a lawyer on the email. And he
my lawyer.
Yeah, they responded maybe like a few days later or something. It was like over the weekend, and they're like, your full deposit will be refunded. The check's in the mail, basically. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, bitches.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think you wrote him a bad review, right?
I did. I wrote him a really bad Google review, which I rarely do, but these people put us through hell. Like, we had other issues with the home before we were even going to move out. Like, the ceiling fan broke, or it didn't come with a remote, so we couldn't, it was always on like full blast or nothing, so we had to replace that.
Mm-hmm.
The garage, we had to have service, like a whole bunch of
we
things.
put it in our own ceiling fan.
We did.
Yeah, like
we
ourselves.
did.
But so anyway, that is the backstory.
Right.
Fast forward to a few weeks ago, you get an email, you got a call.
I got a call, and I'm lucky I answered.
Yeah, because it was from somebody you didn't know. And,
Yeah.
and what were they saying?
So I get a call, and this guy, he didn't really explain himself too well at first, but then you could overhear and recognize he was calling from the management company of the home we rented in Alpharetta, Georgia. And I didn't understand what he was talking about. You did. You were like, oh, the house, So I go, oh, okay, pretty much what's up? And he's explaining that they are switching management companies, and they're trying to do better and fix what the old management company was kind of like shitting on and doing wrong. So they're have all these different people that they're checking off the list, saw my name on there with my review on Google, reached out to say, like, we're trying to do better. Like I said, we're trying to figure out where we went wrong, what we could do better than the last one. So we're giving him tips on things that happened, and he's just like, oh my God, I understand. And he's like, if you answer a couple questions for me to clear things up, I'll give you a $50 digital gift card. And I was like, okay, that sounds great. You pretty much were like, do it. Because
Yeah,
I was
like,
going to tell this guy, like, fuck off.
Couple questions, $50.
I
Who
know.
cares?
So we answered the couple questions, and he's like, okay, no problem. I'll email you. I have your email. Double check that email, everything, and you'll get your gift card like next week. I'm like, okay, cool. So he emails. I get the email, and it says, thanks so much. The usual stuff. Thanks so much for talking with us. As we promised, $50 gift card. Also, we're wondering if you wouldn't mind, I can't remember how they worded it, but if you wouldn't mind removing your Google review in good faith, that we're going to fix these things and we're giving you a $50 gift card. And I knew, we talked about it, I knew they were going to ask that. I was like, I'm shocked he didn't ask to remove my review, and he did eventually.
Yeah, I just thought they were looking for like market research or like some information of like, how can we make our company better?
That's
or
their in. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was a really nice guy, so they were like, probably put this guy on there.
Yeah,
He's all nice.
Clark.
Like, oh, totally understand. And, that's terrible that happened to you, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I message him back and say, that's great. That's wonderful. Thanks so much for this. I understand, but I agreed to answer the questions for the $50 gift card. If you'd like to remove my Google review, how about another $50 gift card? I was like, whatever. I was feeling spicy that day. I was like, let's, throw it. And he's just, worst thing he can do is say no.
Yeah.
No, they won't do that. He messaged me back right away, was like, let me see what I can do.
Talk to the boss.
10 minutes later, yep, we agree. Well, if you can remove the review, no problem. You'll have the gift card next week. I was like, okay, that's great. So I go into my Google reviews, I screenshot everything, but I don't delete it yet. I just wait and see if he'll follow up or send the gift card. And then, you were saying like, don't delete it until you get the money.
Yeah.
So a couple of days go by and he goes, hey, I just want to let you know they're going to be sending it this week. I see that the review's still there. If you wouldn't mind, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, yeah, no problem. I'll remove it. I did remove it. And then they paid. It kind of made me nervous. It was like four days later when we were in Atlanta that they actually sent it.
And I was worried about it too. But then you brought up a good point. You're like, well, what are they going to do? I have emails of them saying, hey, remove your review.
Yeah.
And if you removed it and they didn't pay you, then you have these emails saying, look at this slimy ass company is still doing this shit, So it all kind of worked out that we knew, we had some collateral, that we could hold it over their heads, if anything. So.
I was like, if they say no and they pull back on their part, I'm just going to post another Google review with all my screenshots.
Boom.
That was fun. So we made $100.
Yeah, $100. And so, we came up on top again with this company. But yeah, this weekend, that was awesome. But this weekend,
yes.
My parents are still in town. And we went to, where did we go? Oh, we went to there's a brewery here called Chela de Playa. You've probably heard us talk about it before. Mm-hmm. And we were there and I'd ran to the bathroom and then, I came back out and you were like, hey, these like people sitting at the table next to us, do we know them? Like, did they work at one of the beer bars or are they friends with, Julieta, which is our old neighbor that we, got Que Monito from. Mm-hmm. And I was like, no, they don't look for you. Thought they looked familiar. I was like, no, they don't look familiar.
The guy looked familiar.
And she said, what did she say when she came over?
Well, she just looked over and I was kind of corralling Que Monito and she was like, is that Que Monito? And I was like, yeah. Oh, sorry. And then I was like, yeah, that's him. She was like, oh my God, I am his biggest fan. And she was like petting him and everything, but she was super Espanol and she was talking to the other guy that she was with. And kind of didn't even care about me. Didn't say, I was going to be like, oh, how do you know him? Have we met before? This didn't even get the opportunity. She was like, okay, thanks. And sat down. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So a couple days later, I was checking on Que Monito's Instagram at QueMonitoThePug.com.
Yes.
Or not .com, at Que Monito the Pug
yes.
for Instagram.
Yes.
But sorry, I'm just used to saying .com. And we had a message of, I posted a picture of him at the bar and this lady commented on it. And she's like, it was such a delight to meet him. Like, I'm his biggest fan or whatever. And I look and we have no friends in common, nothing. So Que Monito has his first real fan that he met out in the wild that like recognized him. Like, yes. He's famous. He's a famous Pug now.
He's a famous Pug. Famous in Playa.
But you had this idea. So we bring these licky mats. Can you explain the licky mat?
They're like a sensory toy for dogs. Don't say Licky.
Oh, sorry.
Too loud because he will flip out.
Mm-hmm.
But they're these little silicone mats with little nubbies on them and different patterns. And it's supposed to be good for dogs. You put he gets like banana or Greek yogurt or blueberries, peanut butter, organic, all puppy, like disclaimer, all puppy safe, all organic, all the sugar, whatever, free, this and that. So, I just saw him online and it's supposed to like really keep them occupied and it tires them out and he loves it. It has suction cups on the back and you can just stick it to the fridge or a cabinet or whatever. He loves it. So the one day I looked at you and was like, why don't we bring him to the bar? Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. So we need to create like some kind of like product, like a licky mat for the bar product.
Yes.
That we could just sell and then sell it to dog owners that need to like keep their dogs occupied at bars and restaurants.
It was great. It was amazing because he was happy and then he was tired out afterwards. So I just stuck it to the wall there and he just went to town or the floor. Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah. No, that was good. Good idea. We need to start the product. We need a good name for it.
We need some good names.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll have to buy a bunch of licky mats on TV.
Yeah, if anybody has a good name, let us know. We'll cut you in.
Yeah, maybe.
What else did we do this past weekend? Another Oktoberfest. We've gone. This is maybe like our 4th or 5th Oktoberfest this season.
Keep it going.
Yeah, we went to Club de la Cerveza, one of our favorite beer bars. They had their Oktoberfest. I wore, if you saw my beer chug last weekend, I did my beer chug there, and I wore my my German shirt and my hat and everything, and I fit right in with all the guys working there.
You did. You were the colorful one. They all had black on.
And then we also had an Oktoberfest party at our friend Wanda's in Cozumel. So we decided to make a whole day out of it. She was just making dinner, and she made schnitzel and spatzel and what else? Red cabbage. I think that was about it. But so our job was to get the beer, and then we also wanted to bring something else. And it was really cool. So I found this lady, and it's not like the big thing here in Mexico, at least in our area, is people doing like home food, basically.
Yeah.
So like they just make things out of their house and just sell them. Like we got, what were those, like pot stickers or wontons or whatever we got from that lady. Remember, she just met me at the bar, and I bought like 50 of them off of her. She just delivered them.
So good. Are they all called like dark kitchens, or is
Kinda,
that
well,
different?
there's dark kitchen and ghost kitchen. One of them is it's like a regular restaurant but with a fake name, and they sell it out of there. Like there was like I don't know, I think it was like Chili's or something. They had one. I can't remember what it was called. It was like Sliders or something like that. And then they only sold sliders out of there. That might be a ghost kitchen.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is one of those. It's a dark kitchen where it's like you're just making it at home or in like a place, but you're selling it to people as like you're a restaurant or whatever. Sure. So there are a lot of people like that. They do like meal prep meals where they just deliver them to your house, make juices, whatever. But this lady is from the Czech Republic, and she does like baking. So she makes breads and desserts and all this really good like deep dish pizza, like 3 fucking inches thick.
I want that pizza, that picture.
Yeah, and so I ordered some pretzels, like soft pretzels for the Oktoberfest, and then I also ordered an apple strudel. And so we ordered that. I ordered that the night before. I said, "Hey, can you have it ready tomorrow?" Sure, no problem. We go over to Cozumel. We rent a car, bring my parents and K Monito, and we went out to the east side of the island. It was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Like the water was so calm.
The most gorgeous I've ever seen it.
Yeah. And so we took K Monito over there since it was super calm. He could like run into the water.
Yeah,
and
he loved it.
Yeah, he had a great time.
He's a great beach puppy.
But he was crying the whole car ride. Just like these weird like cry whines or whatever, and I know, and we figured out he's teething because we found one of his teeth like last week or something.
A molar.
So we think his other teeth are pushing the other ones out. So he'd just be sitting there and going.
I know, poor thing. When he would like stretch his mouth, you could tell, and I would massage his gums with my fingers. And like pick up his little lip, and you could see like the teeth where it was all red, and they're like cutting and coming through.
Yeah.
But he'd done that before a few months earlier. I forgot when he was shedding teeth, losing teeth. I don't know, but he would do that a little bit. And we're like, "Why are you crying? What happened?" And that's from that's what's going on. Poor guy,
poor buddy. Yeah. So we did that. We went to the backside of the island. Then we come back around. We stopped by the Czech lady's place. She comes out. I was like, "Oh, come on in." So I wish I can remember her name, but the business is called Cozumel Organico. Oh. And I go in there, and the strudel is like 2 feet long. It's an apple strudel.
Really long.
Huge. Really long.
Really big.
Really big. So we take it over that and the pretzels. We take it over to Wanda's, and it is so good. We cut into it. It's just full of tons of like really delicious apples. What were those like raisins or cherries or something in there?
I wonder how long it took her to make one of those.
Yeah, and
I'm
it
sure
was
she
like
made a bunch.
It was like $15 or something. Like it was super cheap for
so
for somebody making it at home. So
yeah.
If you're ever in Cozumel and you want to get some good bakery stuff, let me know because I got a girl.
Her apple strudel is amazing. Did you say the pretzels yet? The pretzels are amazing.
The pretzels are really good.
So good.
But we took so much time doing everything else. We get over to Wanda's. I mean, everybody did. Our whole group that came over. We basically ate and had to leave. Like just eat, go to the ferry. So
I know. We had a couple drinks, ate, and then
So in the future, let's maybe go right to her house.
Yes,
because I think we wasted some time.
Well, I always wonder. I know we want to swim a little bit because we're on the island, and that's fine. But like after that, let's go to the house where all the free food and booze is that we all paid for instead of paying for more and then going and paying for more.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that was like our 5th Oktoberfest of the season.
Yes. Are we done?
No, there's another one this weekend.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. We don't have to go, but
Okay.
yeah.
Where? When?
CMC is doing an Oktoberfest party as well.
Okay, we have to go.
Yeah. We'll at least stop by.
Yeah, they're our faves.
But then my brother actually came in from Iowa.
Surprise.
He hasn't been here in 4 years, I think.
Yeah.
Just because he works like a corporate job, so he doesn't have a lot of time off and everything.
Corporate man.
So yeah, we got scheduled him some time to come down, and so he came down on Wednesday, and
He's already got some things in mind, right?
yeah,
That he wants to do?
yeah, for sure. So, but to go get him, I rented a car. So since I rented a car, we stopped and did a couple errands. My mom has always wanted there's this glass blowing shop here that makes all that really, I can't remember the name of it, but it's that glass that has like all the little speckled,
Yeah, like
it's like
the
that Mexican glass. It's like, I think they have these little glass beads and they roll the stuff into that. I think that's how they
like
do it.
little bubbles.
Yeah, no, I think they're just little like glass pieces or whatever. But yeah, so we stopped by the glass blowing shop, and me and my dad stayed outside. We're like, I ain't, fucking around and inside the glass shop. I'm gonna bull in the china shop type of thing, and just like knock stuff over and everything like that.
Don't.
So yeah, but they did sell like bongs and pipes and everything. So so it was an interesting place to go.
Did your mom buy a glass bong?
No.
Okay.
I almost did though. I almost got a bong.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't.
But yeah, so we rented this car, and one of the reasons we rented it was to go to this Walmart across the highway that we don't usually get to go to. And supposedly it has like all this cool stuff that ours, that's, by us locally doesn't have.
It's like the newest one.
Exactly. So there's like Dia de Muertos stuff, there's Halloween stuff. So we're looking through everything. And I found something in there that you will never guess what I found, but I'm going to give you a couple clues.
My cocoa candle? Just
No.
kidding.
Okay, first clue, an item you used in school.
Trapper keeper?
Second clue, it's small enough to fit in a backpack, but loud enough to annoy people.
The musical trapper keeper? Just kidding.
And the last clue, freshly baked bread.
Oh, shoot. I don't know.
It was a recorder.
Oh, no. Did you get it for your mom?
Oh, yeah. No, I might have got it for me.
Oh, no.
Let's see if I still got it. Oh, start over.
There goes Que Monito. Yay!
You better come to all my concerts. Me and my Mexican buddies, the Flutinos, and the Fingerhole Funk.
Flutinos. Que Monito wants to bite it. It's okay.
Oh, sorry,
It's
buddy.
okay.
Hey, here, you can play with it.
Easy. It's okay. It's not gonna hurt you. Okay. He's like, why would you do that, Dad? Why?
Oh, shit.
You're okay.
Yeah,
You're
so
okay.
maybe I don't play it. I'll just practice when he's not here.
Exactly.
Got a little hot cross buns action going.
I can't believe you still remember that. I had those too. Mine was like, didn't they have red on them, or they were red?
Some of them were different colors.
Yeah.
Well, look at mine.
It was like tan and red.
The holes, they didn't drill them straight. I don't know if on the front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see how they're like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it looks like somebody got a little drunky monkey when
Maybe
they're.
it is supposed to be like that. I
Yeah,
don't
no, don't play it.
know. You play it.
Do you ever play with your nose?
No.
Oh, I used to play with my nose. Let me see if I can do that.
Oh my god. And Que Monito loses his mind.
Oh, sorry, I ran out of here. Oh, sorry, but yeah, he is losing his mind. Hey, buddy, no, it's
He's
not
like-
yours. Oh, he's stuck in my headphone cord.
He's like, give it to me.
Oh shit. Yeah, so I mean, I saw this. I was like, I gotta get it. It was only $3. I'm like, fuck, this is mine.
Oh my goodness, so crazy.
Yeah. Oh shoot. But yeah, after that we went to this brewery. On the way up to the airport, stopped by the outlet mall. They have a wing stop there at the outlet mall. I was like,
Weird.
yeah. So
It's kind of bougie up there.
yeah, it is.
Wingstop.
Wingstop and the Johnny Rockets. Those are like the two big known ones.
People love Johnny Rockets down here.
I don't like Johnny Rockets. Well, I mean, I don't dislike Johnny Rockets. I dislike paying $20 for a fucking hamburger. But to be fair, the only Johnny
Didn't
Rockets.
used to be that much.
Yeah, I know. But the only Johnny Rockets I've been to are the ones in Winter Park, Florida,
Yeah.
or when it was there. I don't know if it still is. The one at Kennywood, and then the one at the Cancun airport. So they're all overpriced, at least those locations.
My friend Lindsay.
Yeah.
She in Ohio in high school, she worked at Johnny Rockets, and she is not like the dancey. It's like when they made you dance and do a little dance and sing when certain songs would come on. And I just remember going there and having like lunch or something, and she'd have to dance, and we'd go and make fun of her. But I was like, why would you get this job here? This is not you at all.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's funny. But yeah, this weekend we got some plans. Like I said, my brother's here, so we're gonna go ATVing. We'll probably do like a cenote. We'll probably do Cozumel one day. So yeah, we got some things planned, and then we also have the soccer match tonight. So
yeah, it's supposed to be a big one, right?
Yeah.
Why is it big?
I don't know.
Like
just
a
Marlo said
qualifier?
that. I don't think it is big. It's just we're playing the number one team, but we're not that great this season. So I don't know how it's a big match. It's just we're just playing a good team.
I think she gets the scoop down there from the playa.
Well, she thinks she does.
Interplaya.
Yeah. But I mean, like it's not big. Like, oh, if we don't win this, we're not going to be in the championship. Like it's just we're playing the best team, and we're not the best.
What if we do win? That'll be awesome.
Oh no, that'll be great.
We
yeah,
lost
for sure.
every other match except this one.
Yeah,
and that's the one.
No,
to
we're
win.
not. We haven't. Like I don't.
I'm kidding.
I can't remember what our record is, but yeah, we're
We've lost
over
a couple, we
500.
won a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not the. We're a rebuilding year.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up. I just learned. So, have the hotel La Quinta?
Yeah. La Quinta Inn?
Yeah, the La Quinta Inn.
Not the La Quinta.
No.
La Quinta.
The La Quinta. So people always ask me, because like here our main street is Fifth Avenue, or I mean like that's the famous one, kind of like Bourbon Street or whatever. And people always ask me. So the Fifth Avenue is La Quinta, the fifth. So a lot of people have asked me. So is the hotel? Is it called the Fifth? And I was like, yeah. I mean, I guess. Like I never really have looked it up or anything. And I was like, that's what fifth mean. I mean, that's how you say fifth.
Yeah.
But I looked it up. Do you know what it means?
What? Not the fifth?
No. So I'll give you a little history. La Quinta was started in San Antonio by two brothers during the World's Fair. So they had the World's Fair in 1968, and they had this idea to build this like good-sized hotel across the street from the World's Fair, so people coming from around the world there had a place to stay.
Very nice.
And La Quinta means the country villa.
Oh.
Yeah, or it can be like a hacienda, like an estate.
Oh, okay.
So that like La Quinta is the villa or the country villa or whatever. So that's actually another meaning for it apparently. So
gotcha.
So that makes a little more sense. The country villa, not the fifth.
Yeah, the fifth.
I plead the country villa.
Well, I mean, we got the fifth. We got hotels and stuff here called Fifth. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, so maybe some of them mean like the villa or whatever, and they don't mean like Fifth Avenue.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I like it. Very nice.
Yeah.
He passed out again.
Oh, good. All right, so let's get to an Airbnb horror story,
Okay,
shall we?
Sounds great.
Broken glasses, poop in the bed, missing doorknob. You know it's time for Airbnb horror stories.
Well, that was a good one.
Yeah, it's October. It comes out.
Let's record you later. doing that.
No, let's do it live. Do it live. Yeah. So tell me about this horror story. Ooh.
Wow, that was a fun noise.
It's the mystery of the barking poog.
K Monito is going to tell you the story. He says, bark, bark, bark. So this Airbnb horror story has a name to it, and it's called We Don't Talk About Bruno.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if you've seen Encanto, but they have a whole song. It's like the uncle. They're like, we don't talk about Bruno. Maybe not the crowd, right? You've seen it.
He talks about Bruno.
He does. So we had this guest. We'll call him Bruno. And do you remember a couple weeks ago when we had that big power outage of our whole state?
Yeah, the whole peninsula.
Our whole state. Yeah, the whole peninsula. Quintana Roo. Whatever. Yeah. Everything was out. Also, Tulum went out. Shocker.
Yeah.
Shocked, not shocked.
Yeah.
So Tulum lost power. We lost power. Everyone was losing power. Oh, your teepee's hurt. So sorry. So all the power goes out. We have this one guest who kind of was a little complainy at first, and then this happened. So he's coming at us like, hey, when's the power going to be on? What's the updates on the power? And we're like, we literally have no power too. There's no power anywhere. There's nothing we could do right now. There's nothing we can do for you. We're trying to explain this to him. It's everyone. You could go get another Airbnb down the street. They're not going to have power.
You could go
either.
500 miles away.
Yep.
You still ain't going to have
You
power.
could
It was
come here.
literally 3 states.
Yes. So he kind of put up a fight all day, was messaging us updates, crazy. I don't know what he was doing all day. You weren't at a coffee shop. Were you at the beach enjoying yourself? But you
Right.
still needed to message us all day? Anyway, so power comes back on later that night. He decides at that time he doesn't want to stay there anymore. He doesn't trust that the power's not going to go out again and wants to leave and wants a refund. And we're like, again, just so you know, it wasn't just us or our home or our neighborhood. It was the whole peninsula. So we go back and forth a couple of times with that. He ended up leaving. I don't know where this man went. I don't know.
I will camp, motherfucker.
Right? Maybe but then you still have no power.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. He didn't trust that it wasn't going to happen again. We're like, nothing like this has ever happened while we've been here that long. So, or that big of an outage.
Right.
So he reached out to Airbnb. Airbnb refunded him. I don't think we took a hit because it was like a natural disaster type of thing. But they refunded him, which I was shocked.
Well, I mean, but how did you not take a hit if they gave him his money back?
I don't know. They didn't come at us. Sometimes they'll take it upon themselves. I think it falls into that like insurance that if you pay for it, so maybe he paid for the insurance. I don't know, but we weren't asked anything about it, so I don't think we lost any money on it.
Weird.
I don't know.
Maybe they just refunded his like booking fee or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But Bruno, bye.
Yeah.
Bye,
Dumbass.
Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno. We're talking about you, Bruno. You fucking idiot.
It's so weird. People think, I don't know. Do you think that we didn't pay our light bill or something?
Well, it's just like a weird, because like if you were somewhere else and it's like basically like complaining about a hurricane, or if you were somewhere else like a snowstorm, that's like going to Blue Ridge and complaining I can't get out of my driveway because there's too much snow or something, or there's a snowstorm and everything's closed. It's like, it's not our fucking fault.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I know the power being out wasn't a natural disaster, but you had zero control over it. How can you fault somebody for something they can't control?
Exactly.
You know?
And there was like news article. We even sent him the news thing, like the Facebook post from the mayor and the governor and all that. We're like, look, we're not lying. It's, everyone. I'm like, I'm in Playa del Carmen right now. It's out as well. So
Weirdo.
it was really weird. He was just like, nope, I want to leave. Good luck, sir. He was probably pissed once he left.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, because he's like, shit, I have nowhere to go now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a good Airbnb horror story.
Right.
Let's do, before we get out of here, a little Getting High with the Hansons.
Love it.
Get high with the Hansons.
This is Getting High with the Hansons. So this happened, gosh, it might have been when I think it was when we were in Atlanta, because I had taken a long Uber ride. It was like almost an hour.
Oh.
And I was thinking, what other job do you think has the most self-reflection? Because I was thinking, as an Uber driver, like, sometimes people want to talk. Like, sometimes I'm chatting them up. Sometimes I'm just like, don't fucking talk to me. I'm just going to like look at my phone or whatever. Yeah. I feel like Uber drivers have the most self-reflection, because they can sit there for an hour. Like, what are you doing if I was driving, and sometimes they don't put any music on or anything, and you're just staring at the road, your brain has to be turning, and you're just probably thinking about, just different things, like, just, like when you're high and you're sitting there and you're like, man, I wonder, like, are stars made out of cheese or, whatever, I don't know. But, they probably think about the weirdest shit. I wish if anybody's an Uber driver, and I know this bit's been done a million times on the radio, is like having Uber drivers call in about whatever. I want an Uber driver, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about every day. Like, when you're on a long ride, like, are you thinking about what you got to do? Are you looking at something being like, oh, I wonder where somebody invented those little reflectors on the road. How did they invent those? That might be the ultimate Getting High with the Hansons, high thoughts, is being an Uber driver, because you're probably just thinking about weird shit.
Probably get a lot of high thoughts.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not high, but a lot of thoughts.
Yeah, a lot of thoughts, a lot of intrusive thoughts.
That's a lot of thinking. Yeah, because when you are kind of
Like, what other job do you not have to deal with people that much?
Yeah. I just know when I'm like running, I think a lot because I'm not touching my phone and thinking about other things.
Exactly.
So I am like kind of clearing my brain. I'm listening to music. It's making me think of something else. It's really weird when Uber drivers don't have any music on. Put music on.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like bullshit baby music or anything. It's so weird when it's silent.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, though, I'm sure they've dealt with, like, we aren't those types of people because silence is weird. But there are a lot of people that either don't want any music or they don't like your music. Like,
true. Well, that's put something like neutral, you know, just like.
But what's neutral?
Easy jazz or so. I
Some
don't
people
know.
hate jazz.
The fish music, Christian music.
Some people hate fish.
I don't know.
Yeah, but like, yeah, what music? Well, what music would you put on if you were in the car and they just said, put on something?
I'd put on like one of those radio stations that it's like safe
Safe
for
for
the
the
little
little
ears.
ears.
Yeah, just something
Orlando.
you're listening to like Train and Goo Goo Dolls and whatever. Just the easy alternative.
Drops of Jupiter
Some
in
that,
my
that
hand.
everybody's like, I love this song. That music because you're not going to offend anybody.
Yeah, true.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, like when usually people ask us what music, not even Uber drivers, our friends, like here, like we're just like, put on what you like.
Yeah.
I like music. I don't care what your fuck is.
I like everything.
If it's like some loud screamo something where I can't hear myself think, then I'll say something.
Yeah,
but other than that, I'm not listening to your fucking music anyway. I'm looking at my phone. I'm doing whatever. So
I'd say
it's just
that's,
background music.
That's like the only music that I probably don't enjoy anymore is the loud screamo. But I will have some loud screamo songs on my running playlist. So that's not even gonna. I'm like, you're not gonna offend me. Play whatever. Just put something on.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I think if anybody else has any other suggestions, jobs where you interact with people but you don't.
Yeah.
Or even ones that you don't, because like unless you're like a night security guard at a warehouse or something, what other job are you getting paid to just like think and not do anything? I mean, you're driving, but you're not like
maybe like pilots, bus drivers,
Yeah,
any
maybe-
kind of driver, pilots.
yeah, but pilot, you're still like
Yeah.
you're talking to people, you got to pay attention to stuff. Like, yeah, I don't even know what else other than maybe working at this outlet mall.
Yeah,
because ain't nobody there.
Nobody's there. Those people were in their phones.
Yep. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining. Buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus if you'd like to buy some virtual beers. Hansonsonhiatus.com. You can visit the merch shop where we got all kinds of different holiday stuff. If you want to get some Dia de Muertos, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all coming up here real soon.
Real quick.
You can become a monthly Fucky supporter there. And also, if you guys have any questions, like we used to do like questions about living in Mexico and moving to Mexico, but people kind of stopped asking them, or we've already answered a lot of like the standard ones. But that was we've been doing this for 2 years now, more than 2 years, right? Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Almost 3 years. So, if anybody did not hear those episodes and you got questions about moving to Mexico, living in Mexico, things that we do every day, shoot us a question on Instagram or just comment on one of these episodes. I always look at all the comments, so we will answer your questions happily.
We will. He's eating my chair.
Oh no. All right, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday, fuckers.
Happy Friday, fuckies.
That's it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now. Bye.